Hello. Hello, random person on this earth. Welcome to the stream. I'm here. I'm still setting up. It's been one of those days, you know? Up, down. Which? How are we? Damn. This guy has a lot of watches. And then, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay. For whatever reason, my I don't have the option for like the stream manager on my on my tablet. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, welcome back. Let me just fix things up here. Okay, Eben asks, what made you change your name from Chaff to Chaff Mia? Well, the difference is really just that I shorten it when I put it in front of other things. So like Chaff Games, I feel like it sounds worse than Chaff Mia Games. I don't know. And so that's just something that I've always done. I've had that like name for ages. And so like on Discord, it's Chaff Mia. No, it's not my real name. It's a nickname from like graphic design. So like the software that we were using in high school for graphic design, it was like a 3D CAD program. It might have been Autodesk, like an early version of Autodesk. This is a very long time ago, right? Like 2005, 2006. And I don't know why, but the word that they used in the program for bevel, like when you do bevel edges in Blender, was chamfer. And I, for some reason, read it as Chaffmere, and I was telling the entire class, like, you have to Chaffmere it. And then someone was like, don't you mean chamfer? And then everyone started calling me that. And now it's just the name I use on the internet. Going back and all the way back into the 2005s. And yeah, so I just use that everywhere. Although I've been thinking about maybe changing the, I was called dengue. What'd you get, dengue fever? Oh goodness. I want to know the answer to that. But yeah. So yeah, okay, so we got moving platforms. No, I told the class that I drank mosquito repellent and was bullied ever since. That's actually... Wait, did you actually? It's hilarious. Oh goodness. Okay. Okay, so we've been looking at fast travel, and fast travel has been kind of like going on for a while, and it pretty much works now, actually. We've got everything in place. The UI looks like trash, so fair warning. But we can fast travel. It smelled sweet, but it was really bitter, like soap. Cannot call method show on a null value. It doesn't even work right now. What the heck? State label debug. Okay, yeah, I deleted that node. That's why. Show debug. State label debug. And then just delete. And delete that. You're about to burn down the Discord server. I'm here, Kara. I saw that. I don't know if you saw my response. You can blame KPMG for that. They ruined my afternoon. Well and truly. I was very upset with them. Okay, that should work now. Let's give it a go. So, we have fast travel, and it does work. We still have the camera slide in and out when we start the game, but it's fine. So let's go to another room here. and we go down and we get filled up, and then we're in a new room, right? But one thing that I really want to happen is that when we do this, the slime should empty before the scene unloads itself. So the slime right now, it just fills up and then reloads. It should empty so that it shows that you're no longer there. And there is an animation for that, but I need to control it somehow. And so how this works at the moment is we have like animations. We have a lot of animations that sort of get queued up and play. And at the right moment, we need to actually call the function exit. What's it called? Oh, did I delete it? Liquid empty refill with player. Liquefy in with player. AI viewers, I don't need them. I had them last time. They were not very nice to me. Exit save station. Right? I need to call this function at some point in order to reload the level, either depending on healing or fast traveling, depending on what we're doing. So, how this needs to happen is that we call a function generally at the end of the animation that we are going to play. And it gets kind of tricky because obviously if we're looking at this, we want this animation when you're healing to be the animation that you load in on, because then the next animation that plays when it reloads the level is empty reveal player, this one here. And so it all works together. So I don't know, that noise is like kind of crazy, eh? Apologize for that. I don't know, Godot should just like mute sounds in the animation player when you're tracking like that. But if you're fast traveling, what I actually want to happen is I want it to liquefy in with player. Not liquefy in empty, but liquefy in with player. This one here. And then for the next one, we just want liquefy no, not liquefy in empty. Liquefy empty no player. This one here. Before it loads the next scene. So there needs to be something called here, but we're also calling the function on this animation. Now, a really easy solution I could have would be to just have another animation player without this function. But I feel like it's already confusing enough with all of these different animations. So I thought, why don't we see if we can add the key dynamically? Because I know which one is being requested before I start playing them, right? So I have on fast travel confirmed, and on regen button pressed. So I know that in this case, the last animation is going to be, because I've queued it up right here, liquefy in with player. And then same with this, although I really should say that it should be, because the reason I haven't done it here is because I knew that I wouldn't do it, but it really should be saves, right, player.q. Oh my god, I'm going all over the place. Liquefy, what's the name of it? Liquefy empty no player. And we should rename so I can get the text. Press OK. Do that. Okay. So that is, to me, how it should all work. Oh, my chat's not working. My restream chat, that is. All channels. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so that's what it should do, but it's always going to call that function. So I need to know how to do that. So I was looking this morning. I almost did this in the morning, and I was like, save it for the stream. Okay. And there is a function for this, I believe. Play with capture, set blend time, set section. There's gonna be something. Track insert key. Okay, here we go. Yeah, hold data that can be used to animate anything in the engine. Oh, it's the animation resource. So I need to get the animation resource, not in the player, and then I need to set I need to insert the key. So I need to add track animation type value. And then I don't know, like I need to add it at a certain point. Like knowing the point is going to be difficult, I think. But at the very least, we should be able to do this. So we just need to get the animation, call add track, because these are tracks, right? These things here. So we've got the one that's with the save point, we've got the sound that's playing, and then you would add a track, which would be a call method track on itself, right? Or we could even get the track, I think, or we could just insert a track of type value. Can you just continuously insert call method tracks? Can't you use a signal to call your function after the animation finishes playing? Yeah, I could do that too. That's entirely valid. So you could await the animation and then do a a check to make sure. Would it work? Actually, that might genuinely be easier. Evanelli. Does that get called every time an animation finishes or just when the queue ends? Animation list change, animation finished. The signal is not emitted when it notifies when the animation. You could do either, because it's the only thing I don't. Because I've done this before and it's not too bad. The only thing is you have to like do a string check because obviously it's got the name. So I wonder if I just do a print. Yeah, I keep pressing page up instead of delete. Valid question. Minecraft. What's this? I'm in the wrong category for Twitch, am I? No, I'm in Thingo. Burning is bad. I'm playing Minecraft? Oh, wait. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Oh, I'm missing chats. I'm sorry. I've never really gotten to Minecraft, eh? Anyway, let's have a look at this. Because it could honestly... Maybe that is the easiest way. No, this is YouTube. Don't have categories on YouTube. Oh, you kind of do, but like... It's not the same. I don't think it matters. Hey, Rembot Games, how's it going? Huh? It didn't get admitted at all. On animation player, animation finished? Great, I'm gonna rewatch the Took Her Jobs episode tonight. Yeah, that was a funny one. They took her job. Dude, South Park is so good. It's still relevant all to this day. Like, nothing ever changes. Like, time is a flat circle. It's actually crazy. The older I get, the more I realize the problems remain the same and the people just compete. Like, they're complaining about the same things that people have been complaining about. South Park seasons 1 to 13 are the best, yeah. I think I might have only... I don't know when I stopped. Do you remember... I used to watch religiously it was like Comedy Central, right? And then I think at some point you could watch them for free online. I think you might still be able to. I don't know. But at some point I watched all of the seasons right up until recent, like up until they were airing. And it was like the episodes where they were drawing Muhammad, and it was like really controversial. It was like, this is like in 2000 and like, 10, 9, I don't know when. So like a long time ago. And I don't know what season that was. That's kind of when I fell off the wagon. Super Best Friends. What season was that? You're obviously more of a fan than me. I'm a fake fan. Season 5? No, come on. That aired in 2001. There must have been something else. Or maybe I just like never made it that far. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I just never made it. Oh, yeah, I do remember the Mr. Garrison, Mrs. Garrison stuff. That was really weird. I do remember that. There was a lot of stuff. They really pushed the line sometimes. It's hard to tell. Like, I think back in the day, yeah, I guess people weren't as sensitive to that kind of stuff. Because it's like, I didn't even think it, you know, like it was one of those things where it just wasn't that much of a conversation, right? And I still say this today because it's like, I don't really meet that many people like that. You know what I mean? There was a guy at university, just one person. And so like, I don't get why people get so up in arms about it, if that makes sense. The original Super Best Friends, there was a David Blaine episode, I think. Episode 5, maybe? Oh, okay. But yeah, that was a bit of a creepy.
Right. I got a little note.
Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Bua Grandma. I don't know why this doesn't play. Hello. Did I forget to, did I turn on the thingo? But yeah, I guess like, hey Johnson, welcome, welcome. By the time they started doing an episode a week, it was pretty bad quality. Season 4, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, I dropped off, I guess, super early. I didn't even realize. A massive fan. It's my favorite show. There you go. I put in a good effort to watch a bunch of it, but I just sort of like, I guess, just dropped off. I don't think it's printing out the thing is. Show interaction icon. What is it saying there? Oh, I connected the signal up from the wrong animation player. Cheers from Argentina. Welcome in. Welcome in. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry for the flashbang. Await save finished after the last animation. Yeah, that's a good point too. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. I have 2 animation players. I do think it would be fun to try and insert a key though. Delete that one. Okay, we didn't need to hit that. Print and then name. Yeah, okay, so it does every single one. So I guess you could just check to make sure it's the same animation. And then do it from there. That would work as well. So you just wait for the one that you're looking for before you load the next scene. What would you say would be a cool, awesome new paradigm in relation to 3D motors? Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. A cool and awesome new paradigm in relation to 3D motors? Do you mean engines? Like game engines? Or do you just mean like, do you genuinely mean dev engines? Okay, yeah, 3D. I was like, is that a translation thing? Engines that run on tiny mice. That would be cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think low-key, the simpler the, like, a neural network dev C++. I mean, I use Godot, so it's like a pretty simple engine. There's not a lot going on here. You know, it's just nice and simple. I don't even use 3D. I'm doing 2D right now. But yeah, I think like a lot of these engines like Unity and Unreal, they've got so much packed into them. It's kind of crazy now. Actually, less is more, you know? If you want more stuff, make it a module that you add in or something like that. I don't know. I'm a neural network dev, C++. Well, you know more than me. I'm just your regular finance bro making a game. It is the problem with high-level frameworks. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Yes. I agree. I can't talk, but I do agree. Okay. So we worked out that we can listen for the animation to find the right one. And await is I think await is yeah, I don't know. I don't know about await because that's kind of tricky. This would be easier, for sure. Less is more. Ecosystem's too big. That's the bottleneck. Is its own paradigm. Yeah, I agree. But I still do use an engine because who could be bothered? Not me, that's for sure. Wouldn't even know where to start. Okay, so that is valid option. Let's see if we can add this. I think we can, right? So animation. Let's just go. Let's create a function here. And we're going to call it add, what do we call this? Exit code, add exit key, exit animation key. Because we're adding the key to exit the loop, essentially. And it's going to take a animation. And this is a string. And it's going to return nothing. And so what that string will be animation player. No, we already had, that's already a name. Animation. This is called anim name, if I can spell. And this variable is called animation. And it is an animation. And it is equal to animation player dot get dot what? How do we get an animation? Animation change, get next. Autoplay, QQ, current animation. Current, get blend time, get method, call mode, get playing seed, get playback, get root. As section is playing, is animation active, pause play, playback capture. Wonder how do you get an animation from an animation player? Animation get next. That returns a void. Clear. I need one of these that returns an animation. I guess not. Node path. As section is playing, is animation active. These all return. Play with capture, play section with mark, reset section, seek. None of these return an animation. So wait, you can't get an animation from an animation player? Or is that just like... Am I just wrong for that? Holds data. This resource can be used to animate anything. Animations are divided into tracks. Each track must be linked to a node. The state of that. Animations are just data containers. Yep. Can be added to an animation player. Animation tracks have different types, each with its own section of dedicated methods. Check track type. Animation documentation index. So we can add a marker, we can add a track to if we had the animation, but we just need to get to it. Which is the true challenge. So maybe this is just not possible. I have a hard time believing that is. Maybe Google knows the answer, how we can get an animation from an animation player. It's definitely not assigned animation, string name, playback, all that kind of stuff. Play, I don't know yet. Let's consult the Google. Okay. Get animation resource from animation player. Godot. Does get animation? Does it? I didn't see that there. Am I blind? Get method call mode. Get process callback. Wait. Yeah, it's because I just didn't. It didn't autofill, so I just didn't see it. Get. Oh, okay. It's gonna let me do that. Oh, there's a parent. You know, I wasn't checking animation mixer. There's a hierarchy here. So then, yeah, we can pass in a nim name. Okay, so that does work. That must just be from animation mixer. Yeah, get animation. Yeah, so I was looking in animation player, but I should have been looking in animation mixer, because that's the inheriting class. Cool. Good point out there. So yes, I can just call get animation. So then we get the animation. Now the question is, like, how do we add a track? I think it's pretty track insert key. The real challenge is like knowing when to insert it. But if we know the length, because I think you can find out how long, I've done this before, you can find out how long an animation is. And then go animation dot, let's just grab that then. Nim length. Length. I guess it's a float. And it's going to be equal to animation dot length. Okay, oh well, I probably don't need to store that then. Anyway, we do have it now. And then, yeah, we will animation dot add track, animation type method, at position, that's optional, we don't need that. Wait. Oh my god. Goodness me. Add track. Track in, oh, we need to store the track index. Right, okay, so we store the track index and then we go insert key, track index, and I guess track set path, we also need to do that. I wonder, I guess it's just going to be self, because like if you're looking at this is like enemy position X, but we are calling a method, so we just want it to be like the root, so it'll just be the name of the, let's have a look at an example here, which is liquefy in with player has it. Save station is just a dot, so it would just be a dot, I guess. Dude. Okay, well that's not super helpful, but we'll do that. So, bar track index. And then we will add path. That's what we have to do next, right? Because I can't remember shit. set track set path. Okay, track index and then that. Animation, track set path. Track index, path, and it's a node path. So I guess you just do that for self. And then does this return a value? No, it doesn't. Okay. Then why is it giving me a warning? Narrowing conversion float is converted to int, it loses precision. Oh, okay, this track index should be an int. There we go. And then we will say animation, not animation player, animation dot add key. We just skip to that, or is it going to be need more? So it wants insert key. Insert key. Yeah, but what if it's a method? How does that work? Track set path, image position X. That would be this, right? That would be the callable, I suppose. I wonder how that looks within the animation player. I guess we're about to find out. Track insert key. Track insert key. Track index is track index. And then the time is going to be the animation anim length. It'll just be at the end of the animation. And then the key, I assume we just do a string or a callable. I actually don't know. We can try with the callable and see if it'll take it. And so we can just call its exit save station. Let's just see. And I might just reduce like the positioning of this by like 0.1 or something like that. So it's a little bit in from the end of the thing. Although that one is right there. So now what we also have to do is remove this so that we can actually see it. And then what we need to do is call this add exit animation key with the string being the last animation that we played, right? So here and here. And pray that that doesn't save. Otherwise, we're going to need to clear them afterwards. It's a resource, so the answer is it probably will remain and cause issues. Let's just see if it works, and then we can work out how we can remove the track later on. Honestly, it might actually be easier just to do tracking through that, but I just want to try. Part of the process. I got a debug error. It's not going to work. Add exit animation condition P, get type variant dictionary is true, returning -1. Okay, I don't understand that. Add exit condition P, get type variant dictionary is true. Huh. Does it need to be a string? Track get key count. I think you need to add the keyframe before playing the animation. not the error. I mean, we can try that. So what exactly are we making? We are making a Metroidvania, and it's sort of yeah, pixel art style, and we're working on the fast travel. We've been working on the fast travel for a couple of weeks now. Fast travel is not going fast. Apparently, to call the function, you need to pass in a dictionary. Oh, okay. Method, jump, args. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. And so, yeah, we're working on fast travel. It actually works, but now I'm trying to get the animations to queue up properly and basically dynamically add a callback here so that when it empties, it transports you to the new location. And we're doing that by trying to insert a key into the animation player. And as Evanly had pointed out, AX494, A2HX494. Sorry, I'm tired because... yes, I do. Okay, method dictionary, jump. Okay. Right, so it expects to see a dictionary there. Okay, we can do that. Insert key. Method dictionary. Dictionary. It's dictionary. I'm just going to copy straight from the chat. Method. I'm guessing here we put the exit save station. Or is it like it says method and then it's exit save station, but this is as like as text. And then args, and there are none. I don't know if I need to pass that, if there isn't any. Just a blank. And then put that in here. See how we go. Let's see if it produces an error or something. Animation player is kind of funny because it'll just silently fail. What are we doing today? We're trying to get the animations to play properly. And then I might make the UI look good. It didn't throw an error? Oh, it worked. Hell yeah. Now the question is, so what if you call regenerate and then... Dude, I didn't even see it. Dude, that low. Now, what if we call fast travel? I'm assuming these keyframes are still there. That's basically what I'm getting at here. Yeah, see, yeah, I did get the camera positioning issue fixed. So yeah, the track stays there. We have to remove it afterwards, which is a whole other issue. Because now, how would we do that? We would track the track index, and then once we finish loading, remove it. I reckon. So the track index gets tracked, and then when we actually call this function, exit save station, Agent Froggy, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. And then it does feel like a little bit more complicated than just waiting for the right string to actually hit this. Like, I feel like that's probably a better way to do it. But hey, we're here. So then we need to remove, basically. So we need to create a function called remove track. Let's go back down to this. Remove, exit, animation track. Okay, so what we are trying to do is basically make it so that the right animation triggers the transport, like triggers the reloading of the scene. So basically, the fast travel device, it allows you to save and heal, and it also allows you to fast travel. And the animations that are playing are different, but we want to trigger the actual reloading of the scene at different points in time. So essentially, when we heal, okay, let's start with fast travel. When we fast travel, we want the tube here to empty before the scene reloads. So if I do this, it's going to fill up with green, and then it's going to empty, and then we're going to get transported, and then it's going to fill up and empty, and we're here. And so it's continuity. Anyway, if we hit regenerate, what we want to do is fill up, then reload the scene, and then empty, and you're here. But now, when we fast travel, it will be changed, and so when we fill the tube up with slime, instead of emptying first, it's just going to reload the scene. So it'll just fill up, reload the scene, and you're here. And this is not... We want it to empty to show that you're actually going with the green slime to the new place, right? So the way that we're going to do that is by adding a keyframe or the exit animation call at the end of whatever animation that we desire. So for the fast travel, it's liquefy empty no player. For exit animation, for regen, it's on the liquefy in with player. And yeah, so we were gonna do that. And yeah, what we will do, I'm trying to think now, we're gonna remove the animation. So we could probably var animation. Here's an animation, same as before, and it's going to be equal to animation player dot get animation, and it's going to be name. Okay, so that's the variable. Sunburnt from the weekend, eh? So now we just need to loop through the tracks until we find a type method track and then delete it, because there's no other type method tracks. So we can just say animation dot get tracks. Is there like get track count? Okay, that's for I in animation. This is just going to be an int, and then we can say animation anim, I guess track, and it's an animation track. Is that a resource that we can check for? Probably not. I don't know. Add marker, add track. Is there like a get track? Method get track name? What's that? Returns the method name of the method track. Method track get params returns the argument values to be called on a method track for a given key. I see find track. Oh yeah, node path track type. Returns the index of the track if it's not found. Okay, yeah, so we can use that without having to loop through them. Good eyes. So we can go index. I guess it returns an index. Int equals find animation find track. It's a dot, and the track type is method. And then I didn't know you could do all this via script. This is wild. Yeah, it's something I literally Googled it this morning, and I was gonna do it, and then I was like, no, this is good stream content. Like actually trying to figure this out, because yeah, in the past I have just used this like this, and to be fair, like might actually be a better way of doing it. It's simpler, but you can do this, and so it's fun to learn. If index is not equal to -1, or if it's equal to -1, just return. That's probably easier. Otherwise, we can continue and we can say animation dot remove track index. Easy. Okay, let's see if that does anything. We actually have to call it at the end of the day. So there's a couple of options we have now, and that is we could store this. We could create a variable for the method track name, right, as a string, and have that, yes, a string, and have that be set when we add it here. Method track, I should probably call it method track name. Method animation. Exit. Exit animation. I need to be more clear about what this is. Track name. And it's a string. We don't need to define that here. We just need to set it to be equal to the anim name, basically. And we'll store that base. And then grab that and we'll just rename this variable here. And essentially what we're going to do, no, this won't work, because I need to remember that we're actually reloading the scene. 600 AD in Chrono Trigger again. Banger tune, by the way. Chrono Trigger, I'll tell you this, Kara. After I played that game, which I only played for the first time this year, I went and I listened to the soundtrack like every day for like a week afterwards. It's so good. But like, I had to find an orchestral one. You can actually see it in my listen again. It's like listen again, Chrono Trigger original soundtrack. You know, that's funny. Now you can see what I listen to. Mega Man. Yeah, I had all the MIDI files. That's so sick. The MIDI files is something you don't hear about these days. Whatever happened to MIDI files? Are they still around, or are they just like, they're just gone? Chrono Cross has an amazing... I haven't played it yet. I should add it to the list of things to play. I'm kind of going to go for Pokemon. I had this idea that I was going to play all the generations and then make a video about it, but I'm on generation 3 and I'm like low-key kind of bored. Maybe just store the track index as an int since it doesn't have a name. No, we can't store it because it is, the scene is reloaded, so that variable will be reset. So it actually can't be stored over and then called back on the reload. So what we need to do is just hard code it, because the thing is, it's not efficient, but like at the end of the day, there's only 2 situations at the moment where this can be happening, right? So when it's save station healed, we can go not exit save station, jeez, we'd be in a loop forever. We can call remove exit animation and then just pass in the string, which is for regen liquefy in with player. We could create constants, actually. Let's create constants. They go at the top, right? Const, regen, anim. Am I doing this right? I never make constants. It's a string. Sounds like a job for a constant, yeah. I'm improving. And then fast travel. A name. Oh god. String. And then I forget what that one was. And then I can actually use these throughout the code so that I don't have to have these hard coded bits. Liquify empty no player. Right, and then so now I can pass in regen when we call this function here. Heal. So when we do this, so when we on save station, so this gets called when the game reloads. The game state will call this function on the next save station that you're either going to. So it knows. So basically, how it works is like you send off a request to reload the level to the game manager, and the manager will like store that information. Either it'll be an ID for a save station. It couldn't be the same one, or if in the case of just a heal, or it will be the new one if you're fast traveling, and it's going to call this function on that save station so that it knows what animations to play, so that even if we reload the level, it like continues on like nothing happened. So when we call this, I guess within this state, we can set a variable, or we can just call a function. So like, yeah, we probably just call the function, remove exit animation, and this one will be the fast travel animation and nim name. And then this one here, remove exit animation, will be the heal, I think I called it. No, regen, the nim name. Okay. And I guess for the sake of testing, we'll just run it now, and then I'll replace that constant throughout where I've used the string instead. And we'll try that. Okay, so let's just try with a heal first, because we know that that sort of sticks things in. Okay, we're hitting cannot find track on method null value. Okay, we call it... Oh, okay. Wait, cannot find a nim name. Okay, nothing got passed in. Interesting. I wonder why that would be the case. Blank. Do constants not... Am I calling this anywhere else? 1 of 4 matches. Yeah, here. Idiot. That makes more sense. Okay, so let's give it a go. And, okay, we accidentally talked to the NPC. So let's regenerate. Okay. We're still calling animation on a null. Okay, so at least this time now we've got liquify in with player. And then, but animation returns null. And it could just be that a nim name. Why would it return null? Liquify in with player. Is it because it's an onReady variable? Animation player is like null? Is that possible? Animation player? Yeah, okay, that is... It should be save sprite player anyway, right? Am I calling this all on the wrong thing? How's this worked up until now? Oh, because they're the same resource. They're like duplicated. Yeah, okay, that's really funny. It's crazy how that works, actually. I should be calling that on this. I have 2. It's kind of dumb. I need to remove one and just make it a tween, but... yeah, find all the cases of animation player. So show icon and play backwards. And then here we should be calling save sprite animation. Save sprite player. Why is it called that? I don't know. Animation player. Yeah, okay, that's better. Alright, let's try again. Because onReady variables won't work like this. They just They're too slow. Okay, that worked. I'm not seeing any errors. So the test is now, when we go to fast travel, what does it do? Okay, that worked. Great. We are geniuses. Let's go to another one, because I don't like this one, because the level is not designed properly for the new artwork. It's a little bit slow. We can make the animations a bit choppier. I disappeared. We're getting errors. What the heck? Can't add child player to note, already has parent facility 03. That is an error I haven't seen in a while. But I am here. I am just behind this for some reason. Yeah. It's loading on top of itself. What happens here is we have 2 levels. And yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that actually. So we can have a look at that. Is that just every time I do a fast travel in multiple, like fast travel once is okay, but then fast travel twice is a problem? I wonder. Because it's not using, so I had this issue with doors a long time ago. But we kind of fixed it because, you know, doors are pretty important. So now they're super fast and snappy, I should say. But this is using an entirely different way of loading the scenes up, because doors know exactly, because doors know exactly where they're going to go. You can sort of store that information. This doesn't know where it's going to go, so you sort of have to, you can't really just load up every single fast travel scene. So basically my doors, as soon as you enter a room, every single door loads up the scene in the background that it can go to. So they're already there ready to go if you walk through. But this doesn't do that. It loads up the old-fashioned way, which is fine because you're just watching the animation play out. So we do one, we've got the level, I'm looking at the remote here. What happens if we do another? Interesting. Yeah, we got that error again. We got the node here. Oh wow, okay, so this is going to be a pretty big issue. And I can't interact with anything. And now we're in node 03, but they're loaded over top of each other. Okay. So it's not removing the next scene. Can't add child because it already has a parent. Can't add child because it already has a parent, basically. That's basically what happens. I try to remove it. It doesn't work. It fails for some reason. That's going to take us over to the game state. Let's delete some comments here. Actually, before we do that, let's replace all the times that we use like these animation names and use them here. So here on fast travel, I think I've got this one copied in. Regen animation name, regen animation name, and then here we can go fast travel animation name. Okay, that's all fixed up, and yeah, let's go have a look at the game state and how we're reloading the scenes here. So fast travel is really the issue. I think you need to move the add keyframe function before playing the animation. That won't make a difference to this, but we'll do that just for the sake of like cleanliness. So here we can put that at the top of this function. Is that what you mean? Let's see if it does make a difference. That'd be wild if that did actually make a difference. I'd be very surprised. I've seen sillier things though, to be fair. And then we'll just go back to where we came from. And then we get all the errors. Okay. And I should be able to walk through everything, right? Because, like, I'm not actually in this level. Oh no, I am still interacting with it. There's 2 of everything. Okay. Okay, so that's nice, but it's not really going to help us with the underlying issue. So what are we doing here? On save state reload, save station fast travel. If station. Fast travel requested, right? We're going to remove the player from the scene. We're going to current scene queue free. And we wait for it to be inactive. And then player start state is inactive. Level path is that. Level instantiate new level. Add level as child. And this is where things get a bit weird. And for some reason this... what happens if you like regen first? I'm curious actually. Since this is like a new thing. What happens if I regen a bunch of times? Does it cause the same issue? Because they're running on the same code. Essentially. Okay, so that's fine for some reason. What happens if you fast travel after this? And that's fine as well. It's just the second fast travel that causes issues. Is it just that I've been traveling to the same place over and over again? And then if I do it a 3rd time, it crashes, right? I can't interact with it. Okay. Let me just test one more time. I'm going to try a different location, see if it's just for some reason that one. But I think it's fairly consistent. I think we'll find that if we fast travel to, like, say here. And then fast travel to here. I think we'll see the same issue. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So what is the game state doing that's so different? Let's study. I have this issue where I still have the game ideas even when I feel too sick to make said ideas. Don't push yourself too hard. I like the art you did in the chat, but in the Discord, by the way. Very cool. But yeah, you have to take it at your own pace. I don't, like, you know, I don't necessarily have a lot of ideas, but I have like this project that I like to work on. And sometimes it's just not a good idea. Like the other week, the start of the month, I was getting hammered at work, and it's just like I don't have the capacity to make good, meaningful contribution to this right now, so I'm not going to. And it's going to make me feel worse in the long run, so I don't. And that's okay. It just depends on, like, you know, your attitude needs to shift depending on the situation. And so, like, for me, this is not my livelihood. This is just my hobby. I can't run myself into the ground when my job relies on me to be, like, at a better level. You know what I mean? So, and that might be the same for school, and it might be the same for other things, you know, whatever it is. If this is your job, then that might be a different thing. Like, I will run myself into the ground, because that's sometimes what you have to do to maintain that. Even if you shouldn't have to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you should have to, but sometimes that's just how it is. Unfortunately. But yeah, if it's not your job, then I don't see why you should hurt yourself. But then again, everyone's different. I know plenty of people who hurt themselves even when they know they shouldn't. I'm not one of those people. Okay, so let's focus in on reload save level. Is identical. Said that half as a joke, but it makes sense. Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. I have this problem where I take everything in the chat seriously. I mean, sometimes I know you're joking. So, what's different here? Remove player. Okay, so the difference is the current state is stored. That's not really going to affect this. We remove the player from the tree. We current scene queue free. We await current scene tree exited. We set the start state as inactive. These really could be the same function. And then we instantiate. To be honest, I'm not sure if I also default to serious. Yeah, it can be hard. Sometimes I think I have conversations with my friends, like if we're talking about more serious topics, but I'm trying to make a joke, I have to put like, I'm joking here, so you know that I'm not like, you know, saying, don't interpret this as me being mad. I'm trying to be funny. Feel safer when treating something serious as a joke. I guess it depends on the context, but yeah. Okay, so remove. This is identical. Await, inactive, level. Level path is different. Saved scene path. So because we're reloading the level, we don't need to store that information, but we get this. And then we instantiate a new level. Are we? And then we add the level as a child. Yeah, I don't know why you would end up in a different situation, in a different spot, depending on what's... Like, why are we not removing the other level fast enough? Because we should, like, be waiting for the current scene tree exited. Like, it honestly shouldn't still be there. I need to see this again. Alright. Fast travel. Turn off mods. I need to fix this. I don't like that room. I don't like this room either. Okay, let's have a look at the remote. So now it's Facility 01, which we want it to be. Nothing funky. And then we go to Facility 3. It still has this. Node at 60. Is there two versions of this? There is. So why are there two versions of this? Why did 2 get loaded up? Like, are we triggering that twice, and why? Are we not removing the animation? We're calling it twice? Is it possible we're calling it twice? When we added, I don't think we were having this issue when we had the hard-coded keyframe. I think we're not removing it. Hold up. Let's review the match sequence we did before. Let's go to the save station. Fast travel, remove exit animation, fast travel anime, anime, that's funny. Fast travel, liquefy empty no player. Is that the right animation? Well, actually, yeah, because we're using this constant to actually save sprite at him. Hey, K-Cug, welcome. How are you? How's everything going? Oh, I think I hear the branch manager calling at the door. Let me check. Wait. Hello. She says, go get my bed. I don't want to jump. Oh, my neck's so burnt. I can't believe it. Okay, I'll be back in a second. I'll bring her to bed in. Intermission. Okay, I'm back. Okay, right, so I was pulling on this thread the idea that the function is getting called twice. And, method exit, so we add it. Is this from Sonic? Yeah, music by Game Chops, by the way. It's called Angel Island Zone, which is Sonic and Chill, so it's from the Sonic and Chill soundtrack, I guess. Game Chops is really good. Like, if you're ever streaming or you need music for some kind of visual thing, like, it's all not going to get claimed. You just put, like, the thing in the description. Angel Island. I'm really a big fan of, like, the Green Hills or whatever. I constantly have that going in my head sometimes. I was going to say, I was going to talk about like the botting thing from the other day. It's crazy. So I noticed this on the stats. I wonder if I can pull them up. So one of the stats that you get from YouTube is watch time. And because I guess the bots don't quit, so the watch time for the bots was insane. I'm going to see if I can... It looks way crazier on mobile. But if I look at lifetime... I don't know if it shows up. Breakdown content, views, watch time. I just want watch time. I suppose it has revenue fee, but who cares? I think this is interesting. I guess it's not here yet. Basically... what I was trying to show is that that single stream was the highest watch time that I've ever had. And it's so annoying because it's not real. Like, I'm going to see that on my charts forever. You can see it here where it's like 678. That's insane. I don't think I've ever had that. So, yeah, I don't know. Thanks, I guess. And you can tell, because like at the time, I think we were a little bit like, oh, is it a bot? Is it not? Should be real. I wish. Welcome, Nighttime Crafts. So if I look at the analytics for the actual stream, you can sort of see that I think you go to audience. Hey, current dev. No one subscribed from that video. So there's just no way that you have 200 concurrent viewers and get no subscribers. FPS template is awesome. Thank you. I need to update it. I need to add that to the list. So yeah, I don't know. And TV was like one of the biggest watches. It's really fascinating. Yeah, like this, a female percentage of 25% is actually incredibly unusual. Mine sits at around 1%. The whole thing is kind of bizarre. I don't know. I'm still like working out the stats to try and figure out what kind of story it tells. But like, I watch on TV? Nice. So maybe some, because the thing is, that's the thing that's a little bit difficult. Like this, all this is mixed in with real stats. I need to start playing with it and then re-script it all in C#. Oh, can you do that kind of stuff? And so, yeah, I don't know. Watch time here only says 10. So I'm honestly not too sure, like if this is the stats from the stream or stats from after. Yeah, but honestly, very, very interesting to see it get next to no unique views, but 68. So 623 views, but only 68 views. It's so weird. But I think it was definitely a botting attack. I'm confident to say that. But hey, welcome in to real viewers, because I know I've got real viewers right now. Signet Satriup 6505. Hello, welcome to the stream. YouTube algorithm is not good. It's fine, it changes. That's the thing. Okay, my first real development position was writing C# code, a tiny bit of VB scripting. Visual Basic is so arse, by the way. I don't know if you guys think that, but I hate dealing with it. It's like the one scripting language I should know as a finance professional, and I hate using it. I've got a couple of macros that I use at work, and it's just like, nah. Everyone shares you with 10 people. You know, let's get the Chaff numbers up. True. Like and subscribe, by the way. I think I found the worst thing about it, because I use it through Excel, is that there's no, like, I'm spoiled, right? I'm using this, and then I try to use the Visual Basic thingo. Can you use C# macros now? Maybe. I know you can use Python as well, but I haven't touched it. Are you an Undertale or Hollow Knight? I love those games. I haven't played Undertale, but I have played Hollow Knight. You know, I haven't finished the full story. I finished the first, like the fake ending, I guess you would call it, but I haven't done the second one. I played Silksong first. Well, that's not true. I played Hollow Knight, and I never finished it. I got like maybe 10 hours in, and then Silksong came out, and I played that, and I loved it. I played the crap out of that, and then I went back and I finished Hollow Knight, but I still haven't finished the full storyline or any of the downloadable content. I was using VB scripting in a proprietary from system called Active Ink, so it was similarly bullshit. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, it's one of those languages where I'm like, I would really like to learn Basic. I think Basic is different from Visual Basic, right? But I just have never had the time. I saw your vid on making a game like Hollow Knight, and it was good movement. I realized my movement wasn't good because it did not have a state machine. Yeah, it's really important to like have satisfying movement, especially when making a game like that, so that you can like the whole point of it is the platforming, right? And the enemies and interacting. That whole interaction together needs to come and be a man and learn assembly. I'm trying to. It's on my list of things to like figure out. And also, and that figures, I was just gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't support Python now. Yeah, they do. I just don't know how it works. It's one of those things. It's like, if I don't need to, why bother, right? Like, it's a job. I'm just trying to get the job done. Yeah, I want to learn assembly and make a Game Boy game. It's on the list of things that I want to do. I'm making a state machine for my client's speed dating platform. Dude, speed dating, like web speed dating? Isn't that just Omegle? I love Godot shaders more than Unity. I'm glad. I don't really touch shaders that much. Okay, so the issue we're dealing with right now is I think that we're not removing the track, and it's getting called twice. I don't know why it would be like that, but I think that's what's happening. Also, assembly is not worth your time if you aren't making if you aren't making monitor firmware. I was gonna say, but I totally forget about racking, which is totally worth it. I don't know. All I know is that there's like a framework, like an ASM framework for making a Game Boy game, and I want to try it. Wants to add ROM hacking? Nice. Okay. Are we working on a Metroidvania? Yes, we are. So, we're doing the fast travel. Let me just... Oh, I should go back and put a breakpoint on... What did I want to put a breakpoint on? Where is it? Here. Remove exit animation. I need to inspect that. And let's rerun. Nope. I meant to say ROM hacking. I should probably start there. My client wants to add timed rounds, and I was about to say, but the stupid fuck text box being hidden in YouTube mobile struck again. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, timed round. Is it what? Like, what is this? Matchmaking for dating or something? Timed rounds? I guess it is speed dating. I've never done speed dating. I wouldn't know. I'm horrible with that kind of stuff. I'd make the worst first impressions. I'm terrible. Okay. Nop in assembly is like no operation, like sleep. Is it possible to make a 3D Metroidvania? Yeah, easily, dude. IRL speed dating. Wait, is it like you have like a little tablet at the front? I'm so confused. Okay, let's inspect the fast travel. Time rounds means the system automatically says, okay, it's been 5 minutes, get out. Stop talking. Use your phone. Use your phone. Okay. Congratulations, your console matches. It could be love. That's funny. Okay. Okay, so we're calling remove exit animation. Assembly would be interesting. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so here, liquefy, animation, no player. You see, the thing is, we've got like a we've got like a silent return here. So like if this fails, it doesn't error out, but it never tells us that it failed. So we might need to add that as like a push warning here, or like maybe even an assert. So and index is 2, so it did work. Does that return like an error? Just imagine if Chaff makes the next big Metroidvania game with Godot. I might. I want to learn it, but I kind of also understand it, but don't. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you've got more experience with that kind of stuff. Libraries are 80% compatible. Okay, so that did work. And then we're just like in the get chunks. Okay, well, there goes that idea about it getting called twice. Where's this music? It's not, oh wait, it all assigning memory to like, yeah, it's like manual assigning of everything. It sounds really tedious. That's the part that sort of gets to me. Okay, and now we have the errors. Because we have two levels on top of each other. So why does this happen? At a 1 in a million chance that a green Gaster from Undertale appears in the room. 1 in a 100 million chance. That ain't happening. Okay. Yeah, why are we creating 2 the second time around? I think it definitely has something to do with this adding as a keyframe thing. I can't think of any other reason. If we go back to just not doing that, so let's just rewind this for a second. So let's just not call the function. Let's find it here, add exit key. Let's just not call add exit animation key here. We're not going to do that. I'm using Godot 4.8 early access. How is it? I haven't looked at it at all. I'll wait until the beta and then I'll start looking. So we're going to just queue fast travel a nim and that's it. And then we're not even going to call the exit. Actually, that's fine because it'll just error out. It won't actually call an error. What I find neat about ASM is all the commands are just translated to hex values. Also, since you get really good, you can just edit SNES ROMs and stuff purely in hex. Yeah, people say that it's like, I was talking to someone offline and they were like, yeah, it's a good place to start because you start to get pretty good at that stuff. I don't know. So if not, since I give up, oh no, it's okay. You can download Dev 3 right now. I'm not gonna. I got a problem. Why is this happening? Remove exit animation. I want to push warning here. Push warning is fine. We don't need to stop the entire game for this. Animation did not have a method track. Rip. Okay. So now what I need to do for this to work is actually add a method track. Wait, hold up. I don't want that. It will have a method track if I add it here. So just go back to... That's so funny. Go here, just comment it out. Liquefy in with player. Let's just do it. Liquefy empty root. Liquefy empty no player. Is that the one? 2D? Yes. Okay, so at the end of this, we're going to add an insert function here, and it's going to be exit save station, right? So that's the same thing that we've been doing. We're just going to have it coded here. Now we're going to see if when we do this fast travel thing, if we're still getting this error, if it's just hard coded in like this. And then maybe this is all due to the fact that we're just adding it via code and I don't even know because it's getting called twice for some reason. I don't know why. It might just be removing an empty core method track. Yeah, I don't know. It's very bizarre. I think like if this turns out to be the case, we'll just switch to using the signals because like it's not worth getting in the weeds and trying to understand why this is happening to just go and pass the string. My most recent game idea is a joke, Friday Nights at Freddy's fan game, where you're fending off against things like Vsauce and Markiplier and your main tool is a gun. That is actually pretty funny. Yeah, we're not getting an error here. It does relate to that. I literally said it's like, oh, we're not going to bother trying to figure it out, but now I'm really curious why. Hey, Vsauce, your home security is great. I know, right? Where are your fingers? Or is it? Now, cue the music. Hey, Michael, Vsauce. Oh, that is the same one. I wonder what happens. Garrick Dev, welcome. First bug from hell unlocked. It's not from hell. It's fine. I'm in denial. No, this is not that bad. I mean, at least I know that I was able to identify what causes that. I didn't get into the weeds of the game state because I almost was going down that road being like, oh, I need to go study the game state and figure out why it's doing that. It's like, not a problem with game state. Something's going on in the save station. This function is getting called twice for some reason when you're adding it. When you remove the exit animation, it's not getting removed. Maybe I did notice. Let's bring it all back because I'm a masochist. Push warning, that's fine. I just want to try one last thing. Add exit. Did I take that out of the add exit animation key? It's at the bottom. Maybe that was the problem all along. But actually, what I think is the issue is that there were two function calls. So like here, there's a function. We delete it, and this will be going away, and then I'll explain to you why that's happening. Because if this is true, then we've cracked the case. You make a lot of typos, me too. I thought Markiplier, a lot of Markiplier, just because that one gif of him running up to you and punching you. I haven't seen that gif, but he's like famous for Friday Nights at Freddy, right? That's like one of the games that he made his mark on. Or am I wrong? I don't know. I don't need to talk to you, mate. Let's just go here. Five Nights at Freddy's? Not Friday. Sorry, my bad. Is well known for FNAF, yeah. Yeah, it's like his game. So, no more errors, and I can tell you why. Does anyone know why? I'd be curious to see if anyone else has picked up on what happened. So, the reason that this is happening is because that animation player had a function track on it. I think we can recreate it. You already had a call method track calling the function in the animation. Close. It had a call method track. It had a function track on it, but it didn't have anything in it. It was just unkeyed. And what this code does, you're going to make a horror game called Five Nights with Fred. It's all about getting dragged to a bar with your coworker. Oh God. That is actually pretty funny. I've never, well, I was going to say, I've never been in a situation quite like that. I've been in strange situations, but it's a bit different when you're a guy. Yeah, so it was removing an empty, yes. So basically this remove exit animation track just found anything with a type method. And it was finding probably the first one, and we added a one below that, and it found it first. Yeah, that's correct. So I think we can recreate that error. Let's do it with liquefy in, and we just add a call method track. Click on that, click OK. We don't add anything to it. And now we'll probably get the same thing when we regen. I reckon. It's already got errors. Let's see. We're piling up the errors. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so if you have, this is like an okay idea, but if you have a track with functions on it for the save station, then it's going to cause issues. I wonder if there's a way that we can account for that. Not that this matters, because this is kind of done, right? But also I want to delete that and remove the signal. Disconnect. Okay. So, yeah, I wonder if you, so what does the find track say? You know, track find key. Find track. Returns the index of the specified track. If the track is not found, it returns 1. I'm guessing that just goes down the list. I wonder if you can have more control over it. I wonder if you can give track a name. I honestly not too sure. I got a lot of questions. Either way, that's solved. So the other thing that I think we need to do is just make these animations shorter now. So we can just cut right here. We make this a point, what is this, 0.7? Yeah. And then the liquefy empty, no player. We make this, what, 1.2? So that it just hits right at that point. Because, like, this frame is empty. This frame is almost empty. And then it's like, yeah, then we can load. The other thing that we need to consider is, like, the fade in and out. We're not doing that at the moment. So it looks pretty jank. We just need a quick fade. We have a way of doing that. I'm going to need to look into it. Because, like, when we go through a room, it fades out, basically. So we just need the same thing. I believe it works off signals, like when the scene is ready and stuff like that. There's an entire process around it. So I'm gonna have to look at that. And then it's pretty much done at that point. Just the UI sucks. Gotta reach that guy. Ow. I need to replace these dropping attacks as well. Yo, Petru, welcome to the stream. How are you going? How are you? I'm good. How are you? We are testing out our healing and our fast traveling. How does that look? I think if we get the fade on that, it looks great. It's super fast and snappy. Yeah, we get a little bit of a fade to cover up the camera movement back to the correct position. And then for fast travel, you don't need a good UI, you just need to look at Windows control panel. Okay, I think Windows control panel is even better than this UI. Okay, great. Everything is working as it should. We've got a lot of debug warnings every time we load this up because the audio manager is not playing anything. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, I think even Windows has a better UI than my game. Just saying. Okay. I just realized the music has been up the whole time. I apologize for that. I don't know, there are two versions of the UI smushed together. Yeah, that is a really valid point. Like, the control panel is actually insane. Like, do you want the old one? Or what is it? Like, view by large icons? This is the old one, right? Why is it light mode? Because then there's also, like, settings, right? Is this the same thing? Or am I crazy? The old one has real functionality, and yes. Yeah, right? Because you can set the theme here, right? Color management. And it's like all the old school stuff. The new one is like the mobile app interface. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't hate this. But as long as it works, I don't really care. You know, this looks nice. There's nothing wrong with that. But it has to be functionally equal. Right? Like, you can get, like, the user interface in Kden Live is, you know, or not Kden Live, in KDE is like really nice looking, and it also is functional. If you go to settings, though, it can't do a lot of things. Like, you actually can change your IP. Yeah. Like, the old one was like a real computer. Like, you could change anything you wanted, as you should be able to do with a computer. It's actually kind of frustrating. Mr. Anderson, Koimita, welcome to the chat. Mr. Anderson. And getting into the old interface is sometimes difficult or impossible to do from the amplified settings. My dog just sighed really loudly. Sorry. Wouldn't have shown up on the microphone, but yes. Okay. Yeah, no, we need the fade out. So let's go. I need to go study how I do the fade out when I change doors and stuff like that. That's just like load next scene, right? What controls that? I don't even know. Animation played, loading, start. Oh, well, that's easy. Yoink. Oh, the other thing as well, for these two like functions that we've got for, what's it called? Fast travel? Fast travel and reload save level are identical. To the point where they really should just be one function. Not necessarily one function, but they should, like, you can do the first thing here, and then just like the rest can be a function call. Hello, Black Gator Studios. Welcome in. How are you? Blackwater Gator Studios? Isn't Blackwater like a military contractor that's really bad? What are you doing here, man? Shouldn't you be out torturing children or something? I don't know, I'm not American. Neither am I, but I'm like, it's infamous, right? Am I thinking of something else? Like, yeah, they do a lot of stuff, quote unquote stuff. Blackwater military. Blackwater is a private American military contractor founded in 1997. But yeah, basically being mercenaries is one of those things. And no, that's absolutely Blackwater. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of companies where I am with Blackwater in their name, and I know them as, yeah, there's like a town. Like when I typed it in, it was like Blackwater, Queensland, which is the state that I live in. So like, who knows? Like, it's a common name. It's not. I didn't mean to read it. QLD. Where is Blackwater in Queensland? Just give me a moment. I'm just making sure that it doesn't show up like my location. There we go. It's all the way over here. And I'm in Southeast Queensland, so I'm in this circle here. I'm going to make it really big. Southeast Queensland is these cities here, basically. But Blackwater's all the way over here, so it's freaking ages away. No one lives there. Can you cake my website, please? What? What do you cake my website? It's funny. Probably money laundering. Well, other governments pay them. Yeah, for sure. Can I check your website? Are you on the Discord? You can't send links in YouTube chat. It's just not a thing. That's not my choice. That's theirs. Yeah, so I found out when I was registering the name, holy hell, there were so many Blackwater business names. Cake it out. Well, who knows what kind of website we're going to. Last time some random chatter asked me to visit a website, I got like bombed with like pornography and stuff like that. Is it in my message requests? Yeah, I have basically the way I set it up is that the stream canvas, like the thing that you guys can see, is not my main monitor. So everything else is over on the other side, and by default on Windows stuff just sort of goes over there. So it's like generally pretty safe. Like I got lucky with the last time it happened. Where do I send in your Discord? I swear it's not safe for work. I mean, you could just drop it in general. It's fine. I don't really care. Well, voice to text. It just ain't working. What is possibly so important that you want me to see your website? I'm so curious now. What am I going to get hit with? Can you check? The other website we need is crouton.net. I don't know what that is. I'm not even game enough to check. He can't get into the Discord because he's a bot. It probably starts with playing audio like really loud, announcing the address. Yeah, that's what happened last time, but like it's just audio, and so it's not a big deal. Like you're not going to get banned for that kind of stuff. what browser do I want to open it in? It's a bit safer to open it in. So I can mute. Muting is so hard. This looks dodgy as hell, by the way. The site that got, okay, doesn't even load. Don't click it then. It's probably like a DDoS or something. I don't know. Deleted. Hey, listen, if it doesn't load, it doesn't load. It says not secure, totally normal website, nothing suspicious here. Waiting for interaction. It's a cool project I made. Oh, it's like we're hacking you kind of thing. Right. That's funny. This has existed for like, it's just a picture of a crouton in the corner. Oh, okay. Good one, dude. I'm still going to delete that message just in case people get confused. Use virus total next time. Oh, what does that do? I've always been a little bit gallivant when it comes to opening links and stuff like that. I mean, if it's not set up with HTTPS, maybe that's why it's not loading for me. Yeah, that's probably it. It did say not secure. Anyway, you need to get HTTPS compliant or no one's going to see your website in a modern web browser. Yeah, it blocks by default. I don't know how I got through the second time. I think I must have changed browsers. Anyway, moving on. It's 8:44. Am I going to have time to play Deltarune today? Put his link into virus total website. Oh. I deleted it already. Whatever. Anyway, let's focus on this. Right, so let's have a look at the pattern here. So basically, we get flagged by 50 interested parties. Hey, Blackwater Gator Studios, I see you on YouTube now. Welcome. Welcome to the party. Yeah, so basically these are exactly the same. Like if you look at what they do, remove player from the tree. We're going to wait for the scene to be inactive. Level path. This is the difference here. The level is different. It doesn't have to be. We could actually take that, and if it's just pass in the ID of the same place. Like it's still technically a fast travel. We could do that. Or, I mean, yeah, that might just work, right? Reload at save station. We just rename the function reload at save station. The difference is, okay, what else is here that's different? We have to get the state. So the state is preserved in this one. And this one, we're hard coding it to fast travel. That is the other difference. So those are the two things. But honestly, if we just pass in the string for the level path, then we can make all of this a function. And I don't know why it isn't already. Because like I load levels all the time. The difference is for the doors, like get next level is actually expects you to have the scene loaded already. Load next scene probably needs to be renamed because that's not broken, by the way. Rembot, I usually have load level and load level with load screen in my game manager auto load. Yeah, mine's a bit of a mess right now because I've gone through so many different iterations. Like load next scene expects a pack scene, like not a string. And those two are just working off strings because this is like the doors are all like loading up the scenes ready to go. So realistically it just loads that, but like fundamentally they are the same thing. So it'd be nice to clean that up. Rembot is here too. Yeah. Why would someone send you porn on stream? They're trying to get you banned. That's like a thing people do. Hey, Blackwater. Yeah, so like the trick is they send that to you, ask it to like, I think the last time someone was like, play my game, and then you open it up and it's like crazy shit, you know, and then you get dinged because you're like not safe for work stuff. You like my site? There's more to it, I think. I like closed it once I realized what it was, and then just we moved on. But thank you for sharing. Just working on updates and stuff. Oh man, that... Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Change the pack scene to a text path? No, I can't do that because it's specifically it's for like the doors basically. The reason, so let me just like run it back a little bit. So the reason we're doing that way is because the doors are all loading up the scenes. When you like enter into like a new room, all the doors will load up the next level that they're attached to. And they're loading them up on a separate thread. So basically when you walk into that zone, it's getting sent to this load next scene function. And it expects it to already be there. And it also has like a load in process kind of thing so that you don't load up multiple. Each level has the next level embedded inside of it, so the entire game was loading when I loaded the first level, recursion hell. Mine won't do that, but yeah, because like that only gets triggered on the ready function. Like, so the doors will only start loading up the next room once they're called for ready, which is only going to happen once they've entered into the scene. So I think it's pretty safe. I haven't had any problems with it, to be honest. And it's been a part of the game for a while now. But yeah, that scene is called load next scene, but really it should just be called load preloaded scene. So I should have two, which is like load preload scene, which is this one because it's expecting a pack scene, and there should just be one called load scene from string. I don't know, what do you call that? Something like that. How many other loads? I have load in-game menu, load player scene, which is different again. Ingest load data, that's different. Reload save level, that's the same thing again. Wait, the load game from menu on scene load finished. Load scene. Scenes. I don't think that function is in use. I need to delete that. We got some cleaning to do, man. Messing up. It's a mess up in here in the game state manager. Probably delete. Because I've tried so many different ways of structuring the level loading process that there's just stuff like this where I used to hold a dictionary of all the loaded scenes, so then I could test when I got into a new room to see if there were ones that were already loaded up that I didn't need to reload. I don't do that anymore because it's just not worth it. I don't notice any kind of like speed up from that, and the game's not big enough. Like there's not that many rooms in each level. It's like not a big deal. Load game from menu on scene load. Okay, so I think load next scene. How much is that called in the entire thing? Okay, so the doors are the only thing that call that. So we can rename this, no problems. I'll just do it by hand. Load scene, load preload scene, load preloaded scene. Because that's what that does. Just go here, place it. Okay. Delete some of this stuff. And then okay, from menu is fine. I'm happy for that to stay there. Where's the other one? Reload save level and on fast travel requested need to be changed. So we consolidate them two. into be, I would say there's a function here that we can make called load scene from string path. Like that. And then it takes a path. There's a string. And it returns void. And then we can basically just take add level as child here. One of the things, current scene, we're not waiting for the next scene to load before we're doing anything, but I don't know if it matters. Probably not, eh? The thing is, we do, so like if you look at what's happening here, we do need to know what the level is so that we can get the save station, because we're trying to get the save station before the level even loads, so it's not in the scene tree, so we have to look through the node structure to find it. So here, and then we say instantiate no new level, and then we add level as child, right? And it's path. And then that should work. And then basically we get rid of this section of code. But yeah, this needs to return the node. 2D. It needs to return the level. Which is level node to instantiate new level. And then I guess we can save our level as a node 2D is equal to, or load scene from string, load scene from string path, and then we pass in saved scene as we're reloading the saved level. And then load scene is a coroutine. It must be called with a wait. Oh god. How is this a coroutine? Because it has a wait here? Like this? I don't know how to do that. I've never had that message before. I've never used coroutine. Like holy shit. That's okay, we can learn. Is that going to be like in this? I don't even know how to spell coroutine. Or do you go await, but then it expects a signal back, and I just don't want to be... Wait, no, I know how to do this. I'm a bit of a noob. Isn't it like... Oh, okay, so like I know that you can go like await, load, game from scene path or something, whatever. It's too many load string path like this, path string. And that's fine, but I need whatever comes back from that. How do I get it? You know? Because now it's like, yeah, give me the level. How do you get the return from that? Learning. I need to go see the docs. Oh, wait. Oh, they don't have anything. That should work. Waits for a signal or a coroutine. See, you're waiting for signals. Okay, I'm in the docs now. Var level equals await function name. Oh, why didn't that work? You're already returning level from the loaded scene function, so it'll do whatever. Hang on a second. Go back. And then it was like that, and then var await. Oh, because I did await dot in before. So var level. Okay. Happy days. Happy days? Yeah, I did have the dot. Oh, you're right, which got me all confused. Had it right the first time. So that's a nice little clean function now. And then load scene. I still think I have too many functions with the word load in front of them. I've also got load preloaded. Okay, we've got load preloaded scene and load. See, load player scene and load in-game menu may be a little bit confusing. I might need to change what they're called. But yeah, let's fix up this fast travel one. It should do the exact same thing. So here, all of this, add level as child. We comment out and we go, oh, even this bit here is a part of this this load scene from string path one. So we can say var, you can never have enough manager suffixes and load prefixes. I somehow feel like you're joking. Equals or wait, and then load scene from string path, and then we pass in I think it is, what did I do here, fast travel list, and we might keep this, and then pass in level path. Okay, player start state inactive, is that right? Do we care about that? Do we set that? Do we make that a part of the it's probably fine. Okay, so then these are much more neater. Get save station. Okay. And then I just want to move that one to be like right below the reload save level. In fact, I want to move all of these so that they're all together with the load function for the load preload scene. We can put them right underneath that. So that they're all together. And well, that was just fast travel. Where is load scene from string path? That should be here too. Load preload scene. Let's keep it all organized. It is a very big script. It is actually concerningly large. 404 lines of code is too many in my opinion. In web design, the trend is everything being called as servers on the note of never having too many objects with the suffix or pretext, or really, I guess it's in the back end with web application design. Yeah, I don't know any of that shit. Too much of a noob. I'm not even good with that in my real job. I don't use the right words for anything. Okay. So, web design, I promise everything is just in time. Yeah. Have I used hashtag regions, like using them for longer scripts? No, I haven't. I've never had to. Is it like you can add a collapsible? Ooh, fascinating. So what does that do? Region's a bunch of... Oh, so if I add that in and then at the bottom I go region, does it like hide it all? Or am I supposed to do something else with it? Region end. End region. There you go. Thank you, Flipping Bits. Did I check? Oh no, I haven't looked at that. Sorry. I've been busy with work. I don't even know where the region started. I just chucked it in. Oh, look, there it is. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I definitely should be using that. Because yeah, it's a big script. I'm not a fan of it being so big, but sometimes it's just like, okay, well, what's the thing that's responsible for managing the state of the game? And the state of the game is complicated. Anyway, let's test to see if that like refactor broke anything. Let's start off with a easy regeneration. Looks like everything is Fine. Do another one just for good measure. And now let's see if we can put the loading screen over the top. Okay. Do you like mean like a machine that manages states? No, the game state is the state of the game, like what level you're on. It's more like a game manager. I should have called it that, but it's called game state. But yeah, it's 100%. It's not a state machine. It's more like load this level, load that level. The player died, send them here, kind of thing. Okay, so versus player state, yeah, which would be an actual state machine. Yes, exactly. So it really should just be called game manager, not game state. But like I said, I'm terrible with naming things. Load player scene, load preload, load preload scene. Okay, here we go. So we want to take this anim player and then await anim player finished. So basically what I do when I load a screen is I wait for, so if I play loading start and then I await load level here, when we instantiate here, level to load is the level, right? One main anchor to rule them all. Yeah, I think that's probably a bit of an issue with this game. Like if I had to start again, I'd probably think more carefully about like the different things that can do all this stuff and like, but like it's here now and it works and it's mostly fine. It doesn't really the problem is when you like, the really big issue with something like this is realistically when you're trying to figure something out or you're trying to remember, like, do I have a function for that? And you feel like it should belong in the game manager. And then you go to the game manager and it's 400 lines long. You might end up accidentally doing the same thing twice. And I've done that. And it's like, okay, game service, load game would be better. Yeah, probably. There'd be different ways. But yeah, so there's level to load, scene instantiate. Okay, so this is waiting for the level to load before playing the loading end. Honestly, we could just do that. But yeah, we'll do add level as child. Level.add child call deferred. So we could probably just wait for add level.tree entered, play queued loading end. That should just work, but we'll see. It's fine. I think I had like a white one for healing before. I mean, it covers up the janky camera. Sometimes I write the same thing twice, even just a couple of text messages. So I completely understand writing a function twice, yeah. This is not a good place to test it, because the camera doesn't have a problem here, because it's constrained too much. Why did I do that? So stupid. This menu is so bad. Game server sounds like a Java class, though. There's still a little bit of movement in the camera, but honestly, we can just roll with it. I don't think people are going to be too mad about that. It's a part of it almost looks like the aesthetic to try and be cinematic. Here it doesn't happen because it just doesn't. Go back up to the top. It's fine. The one thing that's not happening is the camera lock. Because I kind of thought that would just be automatic, but it's not. So there should be camera lock on this, but there's not camera lock. It's not until you come back to it that the camera locks. So we probably need to trigger that. Which is easy enough. But is it time? Is it time for Undertale? Deltarune, I should say. We got a little Deltarune play for. How hard was it porting the game from one Godot version to another? It's really easy. You just download the update. That only is ever a problem if you know that the new version breaks something. And then maybe like going from 3 to 4 was like a genuine mission. Like the whole reason I redid like the first person, I had a first person shooter template for Godot 3, and the whole reason I made like a new series on it for Godot 4 was because it like completely broke and you had to redo it anyway. That was like, just make a video. But yeah, like the Godot 4 versions are completely like fine. It's really not an issue. That's up to me. Godot updates faster than our games. Literally updated a few times. Yeah, exactly. I have issues with all the time with porting. Really? What are you working on though? Like, I can think of a couple of examples, like when Godot 4.6 came out, obviously IK was completely redone. And then I can't think of anything else that broke. Mr. Celium, he was here for a bit because I put it in the title. Mr. Celium, are you here? I'm doing this for you. Not really, but like I do want to play the game. I think it's fun to play a game on stream. I've never done that before. That's mostly, I was like, what if I do this? Can I do this? Ring gang. Godot 4.8 underlying warnings errors are really nice. Yeah, Godot's... Look at all this. I have a lot. I'm not even gonna worry about Twitch. Screw Twitch. I was here the whole time. He never left. How much more do I have to go for chapter 2? Can we finish? Do you think we'll be able to finish it in an hour? I can't move it from the other monitor. There it goes. Oh, roughly 2/3. Okay. Oh, Toki's here. Okay, the audio is busted. Fix that. Fix that. Does that count as here? Did anyone figure out how GD Studio loads projects way faster than stock Godot? No, I haven't touched that yet. I was asleep a couple of yeah, you were here. I remember you left a comment saying that you went to go get ice cream or something. I can't remember. We got 2, but this one's further along, so that's the most recent one. Oh yeah, I just solved this puzzle. It was a mission. Okay, I guess I go here. I'm just trying to make sure that the scene looks alright. I kind of dig how this game is like in a box ratio. Yep. The time I did the carbohydrate passport. I dug through the trash. I am just a trash digger. Down $20. Also, chat's a bit lost on me. Hang on a second. I'm gonna fix that up. I think I'm getting close to a certain dumpster. Nice. I dug through the trash and found $80. Dude, I'm so rich. Pass put, pass out. I just moved on from that. Like, I don't really understand what you meant. Okay, is this a certain trash can? Pop up and mouse appeared. Oh, okay, that's not. Avoid, block, click. In action, press Y repeatedly to block ads. 100%. Cheered on brightly, okay. Left, right, left, right. Oh, jeez. Okay, so now I can... I'll act on the mouse. Trap 1, compliment, trap all. Hang on a second. Okay, so I'll spare the pop-up and Noelle will end action the mouse. Yeah, there's only so many brain cells that you can devote to it. Sometimes it's like easier just to ignore it, if you know what I mean. It's like, oh, I don't know what that meant. So you just, it's hard to, I do that in real life too. I've mentioned like a million times on stream before, but I'm hearing impaired. And like, sometimes I just genuinely don't understand people. Like I can't hear them. And I give it like 2 or 3 goes and then I just give up. It's like smile and wave, you know? I'm like, I don't know what they said. I'm not going to ask him a 3rd time. I just refuse to wear like hearing equipment because it's annoying. What else can you do? Exactly. Ooh, it's dark. Oh wait, I'm supposed to voice act. Uh-oh. Oh, it's this guy again, Birdley. Noelle, what are you doing here with Chris? We have a truce? A truce? With Chris? Sorry, I skipped because I was hitting the voice to text button. Maybe fall back from the live. What, did you actually have something? Hearing impairment to some degree? Yes, yeah, I'm deaf in my right ear. So it's like noticeable. I've worn a hearing aid my entire life, but I just don't. When I got out of high school, I stopped wearing it. I can't really tell the difference because I was born that way. So I don't notice it. Like I can tell that I can't hear as well out of it, but like it's just a part of my life, you know? And so I can't tell on a day-to-day basis, if that makes sense. I don't know. Apparently it's bad for your mental. Gives you dementia. So I should probably think about that or do some research. Or I might end up like with early onset or something. A truce? That makes sense. I also can't read. It doesn't help. That's impossible. That would be double truces. Huh? Worry not, my dearest Noelle. I know what you really want to say. You do? Going along with all of this, you feel forced, don't you? You can definitely read. It's why you're not with the Queen, right? Oh, wait, Birdley actually gets it? I thought he was a loser. Birdley, you get it? Yes, I do. Chris is forcing you to be on their side. Oh, he doesn't get it. Kidnapper, Chris, our truce is over. Why doesn't he get the cool weapon? Noelle, this may hurt you, but it's going to help you. Wait, just listen to me. Low-key, kind of just want to like nuke him off the map. This character is so annoying. Well, I mean, he's kind of funny, but like at the same time, I'm like, you're being an asshole. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? You encourage Noelle to use her mind. Her magic increased, Birdley found her smarts appealing. Chris, I get it. Your head's gotten a bit big from solving the puzzle. Oh my god. What is this? Like a boss fight or something? Oh. $24 views unless you bought it. No, I think this is real. I guess we'll see. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. It's definitely been like busier in the chat for sure. Like you can tell the difference. It gets a bit overwhelming. Oh god. I'm in trouble, aren't I? I didn't heal up before this. Ooh, play dumb? Play smart. I think that's the way to go. Her magic increased Birdly found her smarts. I guess I could use an item. I have items. I can heal. Can you use items in battle? I actually don't know. I'm so bad at this. Oh my god, she's down. No! We're wiping. Item. Heals 40. Heals 80. I have a few of those. Can you heal from someone being down? Okay, you can. Behold, comrades! Oh my god. Oh, okay. This is like crazy. We might actually be stuck here for a bit. Okay, so we both survived, so I can just use one on myself as well. And, I try to remember to definitely go back and like the streams after fact. No, I appreciate it. On yourself. I think I'm just gonna, I've fallen behind and now I'm gonna like this is too much for me to avoid. God damn. Oh no. Preteens condescendingly. Oh, she gets full health from that. Okay. Not so bad that time. Okay, we actually have enough to act. Sleep mist. A shame I must defeat someone so lowly. Badly like that. And we cast sleep on those guys and they go away. Okay, great. Just wait, the original ones are going to come back any minute now. I get a break from his, like, attacks? Oh, God. Not too bad. Not too bad. Is it 40%? I'm going to play dumb. And do I have magic? The healing prayer? On Chris. It's +8. Okay. And then heals up. Okay. Why are you hitting me? Don't worry, it's part of my calculations. Oh, this one's too much. I take a hit every single time. It does a lot. I guess we'll do both and then we'll try the next round. But she might go down because it's a lot. Ugh. God damn it. Yeah. How's your experience with the program? I don't know what... What program? Oh, dude, we're almost dead. Heals 50 HP on me. Just try to survive. Holy halberd, grant me strength. Oh, this one I think I can survive. Oh my god. Okay. We're out of items too. We're really struggling here. Come on. I'm going down. We are not getting through this. There we go. How... My game? What game? I don't know what you're talking about, Weather Doll. I died. I think it's the first time I've died in this game. Okay. Let's give it another go. And also, let's check our status before... You're Deltarune? Or what are you, Toby or something? Oh, we have full health. Okay, so we get refresh from that, I guess. These had items in them as well. Oh, maybe this is how I lost health. Let's trap one, compliment, trap all. Block. in action. Did it. Oh yeah, this is definitely where I lost some health. Oh my god. Dude, I'm so bad at this game. Okay. We did it. We did it. Okay, so I guess if I wipe again, I feel like this is going to take a couple of attempts. It's probably all we're going to get to on stream. And this is 20 bucks, and then we can come down here and get the CD bagel, which we are going to need. I reckon use it straight away, because catching up is really hard in this game. Can we use magic outside of, we can, but we don't have enough TP. How do you get that? Anyway. These restore less. Let's just go. That's fine. Okay. Try again. Okay, cool. It doesn't make you go through it again. Okay, so that was double. So I guess we just do that. I don't know if Noelle has a separate act that can build it up a bit faster. This is... So they come in as an X. I have to go like that movement and then the opposite on the way back through. Thirdly, so if I play Dom, what can she do? Ice Shock? Damage with ice. A shame I must defeat someone so lowly. I'm glad you're trying to help me. No need to thank me, my dearest Noelle. Oh, so that got 18. Is that a little bit more? Think it's... So now you think it's your chance to usurp me at my weakness by taking my most precious thing, Noelle? Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Can I heal? That takes 32 TP. We haven't got there yet. Deal with that. An 8%. And she heals. Comrades. And this is like insane. Like I'm just not surviving this. Praises to that revived me. Honestly, we just need to survive. That's like the next point of like getting better at this. Surviving so that when he calls the 2, we can just play dumb, but she can do sleep mist. Right? That's the strategy. I think we die this round. Depends what he does. Okay, this one's a little bit more survivable. Ouch. It just goes on for so long. Are we dying? This one is really hard to avoid. I just can't, like... Okay. This is a tough fight. This might be the first one that I'm like, really... This is actually pretty hard. Okay, first of all, we skip that trash can. Why fight? Grab the money. Actually, don't even care about the money, just care about this. How much health does he get? Does he have? Might be easy just to fight him. Okay. Play dumb and talk was actually better. No need to thank me, dearest Noelle. Okay. Okay. Down and then... Fuck me. Dude. I grunted like a primitive animal. Accidentally complimented him. Alright. This one's always really hard. God damn it. We survived. He's gonna summon, so I want to use the TP. Raise his TP. And then I also want to probably just use an item on myself. So that we can survive the next round. Because he's gonna have cum rags. And he gets to do an attack on me in the same round is actually bullshit. Ooh. Okay, not so bad. So I act play dumb and she uses sleep mist. Okay, so we made that through without taking too much damage. Not so bad. I am going to... Do I heal up at this point? I feel like I have like a bit of an advantage. So I can use... And then also... Heal prayer? Get back to full health. They're probably just helping the Queen Search to me. Dude, that one's so hard. That's crazy. Okay, we can actually go back to just our strategy. %. This is the hardest one. Ugh. I thought I'd get through with just one hit. Play dumb, and then... Is he gonna summon more dudes? Is that the question? We do a heal prayer. Who has less health? It's way worse if I take damage. Just heal me, I guess. All part of my calculations. Oh god. Okay, well, let's just try to build up some. We're so close. Another 18%. Not so bad. Grind it out. Grind it out. 18%. So do we get over the line with this one? I think we do, right? Yeah, sweet. Oh my god. That was actually really hard. Oh, damn it. Birdly, are you okay? Chris, maybe we should have gone easier on him. We literally didn't touch him. Like we complimented him into death, right? Like actually, what do you want from me? It's crazy. Lady, what is your problem? Go easy on me. The only one going easy on easy mode was me. You look exhausted. From us being nice to him while he threw shit at us? I'm only tired of holding back my true power. Noelle, it'd be too simple to save you now. Chris, go ahead and train your strength values. Try hard and maybe someday you'll be a worthy rival. Sometimes I can't believe how cool I am. The cognitive decline linked with hearing loss is mostly studied in older people developing hearing loss in both ears, not lifelong hearing impairment. There you go. Yeah, I thought maybe I heard something like that, so I don't need to worry about getting dementia. Thank you for checking. Hearing aids only significantly slowed cognitive decline in a major trial among people already at higher risk. So the evidence doesn't show that untreated one-sided hearing loss causes dementia. Okay. I will remain cognitively aware for a little bit longer. Awesome, thank you. He hit me in the face with a tornado. Oh, goodness. Yeah, why did he do that? And we're the ones being sorry. I swear to God, if I have to fight him again, I'm chopping him down. You are filled with the power of chicken nuggets. No point in living with stress set that comes from an imaginary source. Too many real things to stress about. Agreed. It's funny though, like, I guess, yeah, maybe I was like, they never said anything to me, but it's like, yeah, literally because it's probably not something I need to worry about. So I'm always happy to debunk whatever I can. Yeah. Noelle. Oh wait, she's like a fancy British voice, right? Noelle, honey, where are you? Oh no, she's here. Noelle, come home, I made you a battery acid pie. Oh, Chris, perfect timing. Have you seen? Oh, my luxurious queen. Oh, my circuits. Chris, get in the car. My queen, where are you? I've baked you a gamer's delight. Is it like a G Fuel pie? She's not here. That was close. It's gonna be funny watching, dubbing Spamton? I wonder what he's like. And I'll probably get it wrong. Gotta work on that British accent, true. Chris, who's your friend? My face recognition software does not compute them. And yet, something about them seems cool. Robotic even. Oh, she thinks it's a robot. She fell over. Chris, we must drive to find Noelle. Yeah, that's a good point. You'd think that your doctor would have said something. Well, I think probably they wouldn't have because it's not a risk, you know? Like, doctors won't tell you something that you don't need to worry about. I think. I don't know. I don't go very often to the doctor. We're off. Chris, press the directional buttons to steer. Oh, we're doing... Okay. Don't hit any of the cars. And they're walking? Yeah, if it was a risk, they wouldn't say anything. Poor Noelle, she would love hitting all these cars. Oh, got one. Actually, stop everything. Chris, get the banana. Okay. Potassium. Here comes a crossing. Get ready to stop. Wait. Oh my circuits, it's a traffic jam. A dog must have wandered into the road again. Chris, be a dear and go press the walk button. It's just over on the other side of the road. Oh my god. I'll go too. No, you must stay. She's in trouble. Until you hear all of my mixtape. Okay, Chris, hurry up, please. Oh god. But then again, I was just hearing that women who have migraines that impair vision is significantly higher risk for stroke when using contraceptives. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like, contraceptives are not really that good for you either. Oh, Ben. Who's this guy? Hey, everyone, it's me. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for this. Oh, he's a #1 rated salesman. And the music is kind of like toony. So I guess he'd be like toony, kind of like American accent, but I don't know how to do that. Everybody's favorite #1 rated salesman, 1997. Spampton G. Spampton. That's still British. Whoa, if it isn't a Lightner. Hey. Looks like you're all alone on a late night. All your friends abandon you for the slime. You are? Sales gone down the drain. Drain? I don't know. Yeah, what is that? Living a goddamn garbage can. Well, have I got a special deal for you, lonely? For a lonely heart like you. I don't know what he's saying. I can't. Hang on. Spamton offering the deal live. If you've lost control of your life, then you just gotta grab it by the silly strings. Why the little sponge who hates it? It's $4.99 life. When you can be a big shot. Big shot. Big shot. I'm not gonna yell. It's late. That's right. Now's your chance to be a big shot. And I have just the thing you need. That's hyperlink blocked. What is this? You want it? You want? Don't you? Well, have I got a deal for you? All you have to do is show me your heart-shaped object. Okay. What is he getting on about? What does this guy want from me? You're a lightner, aren't you? You've got the light, don't ya? Show it off. What a pervert. Oh, we have to fight him. Heal deal. I've never seen a heart-shaped object like that before. My eyes are burning, like DVDs of movie at half price. I don't know, but yeah, sounds creepy. Yeah, he's like, give us your object, your heart-shaped object. What you mean by that, buddy? Like, if someone jumped out of a trash can and said that to you, you would 100% think that they were trying to, you know, they're up to no good, basically. You punch them in the face and run away. Tell me more. Not interested. Pepper spray. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that didn't work. Deal? You need to say you're interested. That's the attitude, you little slime. Deals like this only come once in your life. Enlarge yourself. Okay, that sounds even worse. There's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong, there's nothing wrong. Heal deal. Deal and heal 60, 50 TP. I don't know what that does. That does damage, I guess? Believe it or not, I used to be a big shot, the biggest, but now I need a little generosity. Give money. Yum love. Did you have any more? You fetch a chroma being absorbed. Wrong choice? Okay. I fucking don't know. Oh my god. I survived. Don't give. That's right. And I don't mean money. I'm a salesman. I was never in for the money. Press F1 for help? What happens if you actually press F1? Ouch. Ouch. Spam turn flashes an award-losing smile. I do need a heal, so I might as well deal and heal. And sometimes in the morning, a little hyperlink block. Sounds good, doesn't it, kid? Don't you want to be just like your old pal Spounton? Take the deal. Wait, do we take the deal? Oh yeah, that was the right answer. Now that's what I'm talking about. You got guts, kid. That's discomfort, abdominal pain in my guts. I don't like this one. Press 1 after the tag. Okay. Don't worry, kid. I'll give you a deal. Only for the low price of 1,000 chroma. An awesome price, an absolutely terrifying price. Price so low, everyone is dead. Buy insurance, don't buy. This music is absurd. It's jazz. That's the wrong one. Am I losing money too? I don't like this one. I can heal deal. I'll do one more. Don't buy. You don't have enough wacky stacks? I think it fits, but I don't know if it's jazz. Yeah, I don't know. Be a big shot is like... I think they could have done without the lyrics. Seems too late 90s to be jazz. I just need your account details and the number on the back, and then you can enjoy 1,000 free chroma. Give account access? Refuse. What? You don't need it? That's a real big shot move, kid. You'll be like desperate. But we know what we want, don't we? Wild prizes, hot, single, 100 customer, and most of all, hyperlink blocked. Press F1. I'm pressing F1. Maybe they're what they might call house before actual house music. That's a good point, yeah. Yeah, the piano is making me think jazz, but like the rest of it could be. And then it's got the actual, it's a sample from like a real song. Do I go no deal? Oh my god. Then a deal's a deal. Pleasure doing business with you, kid. You won. I now lost $42. Now, on to the next step. I'll be waiting for you at my homemade storefront site. In the trash area close. Come alone, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, for more hyperlinks blocked. Oh my god. What a guy. F1. I'm pressing it. Nothing happened. If you did it, it showed a little Angel Spambleton would heal you. Oh, okay. Yo, can I get a save? Chris, we have to drive to find Noelle. Turn on the high beams. When she sees Queen's signal, she would come running. Why do you need to find Noelle so badly? What are you saying? This city is dangerous. Imagine poor Noelle clipping into a wall somewhere, wasting away from potassium deficiency. You're actually worried about her? I would be if I wasn't going to find her. No, I hope you don't die, Ella. The game talking, not me. But why her? Wait, let me guess. It's because she was weak enough to make it into your PM? Aha, no. Just the opposite. It's because she's strong. Oh, heartwarming end. What do you... Chris, stop the car. What's wrong with it? I was just concerned because it hadn't exploded yet. Looks like we'll have to split up on foot. Chris, if you see Noelle, tell her my knowledge of her preferences is absolute. And if she needs proof, use this. Queen's mixtape was thrown into your key items. Toodles! You... Somehow I feel like we're almost out of here. Let's go, Chris. Gosh, that was close, wasn't it? This strange world, this big city, is so wild, it kind of makes my head spin. Damn, 23 people watching, yeah. I bet it's Sonton's song on repeat. Sonton. Spamton song, yeah. That really got people in. Looks like another puzzle. Maybe if I go down here. When I said this city makes my head spin, I didn't mean it in a bad way, you know. I always wanted to go someplace new, you know? And Des always told me she'd take me somewhere like this. Somewhere with shining lights. Don't you miss exploring, Chris? Back when the four of us were kids. Oh, they're like childhood friends. Gosh, remember that night we explored the forest behind the graveyard? You know, we never found anything interesting back there. I mostly remember crying because I was scared. What's it spelling out? I'm not even paying attention. But for some reason I feel nostalgic thinking about it. There's wiping away my tears with Azzy's jacket. With warm sleeves that smelled like cinnamon. I guess I didn't mind being scared if it meant someone would comfort me. Chris is the only one who knows how weird I am. It's not fair, you know. Everyone knows how weird you are. That's funny. Can I get a save? Sweet, right? Where's my prize? Here. Nice! Wait, I actually don't want this. Can't get it on my head. Oh, we're reunited. That's Susie, you're not supposed to attack people with it. You know, watch me. I don't have voices for these. Chris, there you are. Chris, check out my new attack. Oh, she can do a Dragon Ball Z thing. Oh, she can heal. You feel slightly healed. How's that? Meet the new healing master, Chris. Oh yes, she's a real master at it. God, teaching you sarcasm was a mistake. Oh, Chris, what's that you have there? Is that a gift for someone? Oh, I get to give to Birdly? Oh no, we give it to... Wait. Who do you give it to? I think give it to Susie. She deserves it. She's had the most improvement. Huh? What? Alright, where the hell did you get this? Perhaps they wanted it in orb tossing. They must have stolen it or something. Stole it? Oh, they must have really wanted to give it to you. It takes guts to do something stupid like that. Don't think I'm going to let you outdo me. If you're not going to pull some stupid stunt like... then I steal some... then I'll steal something too. Cool bucks. Oh, it's Noelle. Oh, that's right. And they're like crushing on each other. The hell were you doing in there? That's cheating. Is that stupid queen? I was kind of worried. Aren't you on their side? Wait. Chris, help me. We have a truce. That's right. Oh wait, could I have chosen to attack her here? That's crazy. Chris said I could be on your team. Oh really? Well, if Chris said so, I guess. I didn't really want to kill you anyway. Get in line already. Oh, we have a team of 4 now. Let's go already. I will also join the star guy. What is he doing here? Oh, finally. Okay, awesome. I thought it was never going to end. Well, not that I want it to end, but I'm tired. How do we get out of here? Alright, guys. The letter's spelled December. Oh, thank you. I wonder what that means. Okay, all. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's been really fun. I'll be back on Wednesday night, if permitting. My life maintains its stability. But yeah. Sleep well as... Thank you. Thank you. Good time zones to everybody. Yeah, 100%. Hoping that you do regardless of your stream. Hoping that for you regardless of stream. Oh, thank you. No, you guys have a good day or night or wherever. I don't know what you guys are up to. Enjoy. Hopefully work treats you well. I didn't start a meme. I don't understand that joke. Nice. Did I start a meme? Mainly? Maybe. Could be a meme. With the good time zone thing? Is that... I don't know. People just start saying that now. Talkie's saying it. Good time zone, everybody. I like it. Alright. I'm going to sleep, guys.